Hey guys, this is Vol, and we have a very special treat for fans of Savior, the Maestro Zerg player who has fallen on hard times, but maybe this game will show him a little bit more love because it's a Zerg versus Zerg game, and his opponent is Oversky, another really cool Zerg player. So hopefully Zerg fans will flock to this commentary because it is two of the most popular Zerg players apart from Jaedong in this particular matchup. Oversky being brilliant at Zerg vs Zerg, and Savior being a solid player to this day, but crashing out of the MSL and all, and not securing a place in the OSL, not really being picked for the A team, pro league games. It's a bit tough really to remain a fan of Savior these days. But I know that he's got a lot of loyal fans. I was just reading Hotbid's thread over at Team Liquid during the MSL group in which Savior was disposed of by Nada, and I really quite enjoyed reading about Savior from the perspective of people who really care about his play and so forth. But unfortunately, as fate would have it, he didn't really make it out. But back to the game, we've got Savior as the brown Zerg, if I didn't mention, at the 8 o'clock position, and Oversky's up at the 1 o'clock position as orange. And Oversky, sorry I haven't been sort of following the build orders and talking about it, but I will now. Oversky put down his spawning pool and extractor before his second overlord, so that's pretty much a 9 pool. And here he comes now with all 3 eggs producing Zerglings. And Savior has gone for a slightly later build, more of an overpool sort of build, with the spawning pool built after his second overlord. And hey, here's the second hatchery at his natural expansion, so very risky stuff here by Savior. I wonder if he'll get away with that. He's got an overlord headed over to Oversky's base, and that overlord's probably going to scout those Zerglings in a second. And he's Savior's getting Zerglings of his own, and yeah, this Oversky's Zergling is just pouring past Savior's overlord there, and streaming into the 8 o'clock position over here. He'll be there in a second. It's hopefully Savior's Zerglings get out in time. He's actually morphing a lair already, so pretty frantic stuff. And as you noticed, he cancelled his hatchery, if I didn't mention that. And here come Oversky's Zerglings right now, looking to find a way past Savior's group of Zerglings and make it to the mineral patch where the drones are. And heading right around the side here, luckily there aren't any gaps between those mineral patches, but attacking the drone on the side, and the drone runs away with 1 hit point, 1 single hit point. Ouch. Wow, that was close. That was a close call there from Savior, nearly losing a drone to this little Zergling rush here, and losing a Zergling. But he's getting a few more just in case, and really doesn't want to be harassed here by Oversky. Savior has a slight lead in terms of tech, but it's only very, very marginal. And if he can hold on to this, maybe he'll have a chance in the mid game. But at the moment, he's having to take a drone off the line to help him out and so forth. And Oversky might be getting some kills here, rushing into. Oh, I think that was the Zergling that died rather than a drone, but I couldn't quite tell. Oversky rushing around the back, trying to get in here, and oh, there's another drone down. Nasty. Yeah, every single drone is very important in this matchup because it's such a low economy sort of matchup here. And there's the Spire gone down for Savior. We'll check in a minute as to whether Oversky's got his own Spire. I'm sure he'll have something going on, knowing that Saviour's got his ready at this point. But finally, Savior's managed to get rid of the Zerglings from his own base. There's Oversky's Spire slightly behind it. You see the comparison there? When I clicked on Savior's Spire compared to Oversky's one, Savior is slightly ahead, but only just. And now here we've got Savior heading over for a counter-attack, trying to break his way into Oversky's base and get some Zergling kills of his own, but not successfully. Oversky being pretty careful here, blocking the Zerglings on the ramp. A number of Zerglings from both sides died, but unfortunately Savior couldn't get into Oversky's base there, and Oversky just about finished that Spire. Savior should be done by about now, and we've got Zerglings running around the map, looking for intelligence, I guess, and looking for openings. We've got a good block there from Savior, and there's his first Spire. This is, well, his Spire up. I was going to say his first Spire, but Of course, it's his first Spire. And finally, we've got some Mutalisks ready to go very shortly. And Oversky taking the opportunity before the Mutalisks arrive to try and break through here and finish the game off before he has to contend with Saviour's Mutalisks, because he probably can't afford as many Mutalisks, I assume, and breaking into Saviour's base. But on the other hand, Saviour's actually got 2 Zerglings in Oversky's base, actually chasing all of the drones around, so the drones aren't actually mining at all, and Saviour's actually got both of his Mutalisks in the air, killing Oversky's Zerglings in his base. So this could be a game-turning event here, guys. Oversky's got a couple of Mutalisks out in the air. Is that 2? I think that's 2. And he is trying to kill these Zerglings in his own base, but he's lost a lot of mining time there, and he's down to about 4 drones total, or probably more like 5 or 6 actually. But again, Saviour's rushing back in with another 2 Zerglings, and this time Oversky's only making Scourges there, so the Zerglings are actually going to be able to chase the drones straight in there and probably get some more kills. Saviour's probably going to have the advantage economically at this point, especially given the fact that the drones aren't mining at this time, and this will probably allow Saviour to actually get an advantage in terms of Mutalisk numbers. Oversky bringing back his Mutalisk to defend, but he's already defended with a couple of Zerglings, so yeah, just poor timing in general, letting the Zerglings in and not defending in time. On the other hand, Saviour's got a number of Zerglings, Saviour's got a number of Mutalisks, probably twice as many that Oversky has, plus he's got the lead in on Scourges as well. Got the advantage there, and so Oversky's really going to have to think quickly and think of some way to actually get an advantage back over his opponent, because he's losing right now. Saviour is looking in a strong position coming into this, and taking a look at the drones. Yeah, Saviour's just got 2 or 3 more drones than Oversky does, and that is what is crucial in this matchup. Having more drones than your opponent at the crucial times. Especially at times where you're not under threat from a big group of Mutalisks or Zerglings or both going to end the game for you. And here comes Oversky with a couple of Zerglings, but Saviour's ready. Saviour's got the Mutalisks ready to kill those Zerglings, and he's not going to lose drones over this. Once Saviour gets some more Zerglings of his own, I guess he could block the door and just go hunting with his big pack of Mutalisks. But he knows that he's in the lead in terms of economy, so he can afford to just hang around and build Mutalisks. And I don't think he's really giving the game away by hanging around. But despite that, he's heading over to Oversky's base anyway. Plenty of Scourges in tow. We've got the Mutalisks up front, and this could be it, guys. Here we go, starting to swing in now, and all the Scourges coming in, landing themselves on Mutalisks, and both sides are actually going off. It's hard to tell what's going on here, but I think, yeah, Saviour's got the upper hand. Saviour's wiped out just about everything now, and it just needs to contend with those few last Scourges as well as Oversky's last Mutalisk, and he's got this. Yeah, there goes the Scourges, and he's got more Mutalisks there than Oversky does. So that's, I think he survived with 2 left, and 2 more Scourges arrived. Down to his last Mutalisk, but Oversky's got nothing, and here comes Saviour with another Mutalisk in support. He's in fact got 2 there, 3 there. Sorry, bad counting when they're stacked up. I can't even tell, and this is definitely it. So Oversky desperately trying to defend with a couple of Scourges, but Saviour has got this. Thanks for watching, guys. Oversky GG's, and that is it. Zerg vs Zerg. Oversky, one of my favorite Zerg players, but he's been beaten by the Maestro Saviour. And thanks for watching, guys.